Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. I'm doing this on record, so I had to think about the date for today. It's been a really lovely sunny week so far, and I think it's due to continue. So hopefully you're still going to manage to enjoy some good weather today. If not, maybe it's a pyjama day. So my name is Nadine. I am the founder and director at Forces Family Finance, and we specialise in providing financial advice and support to members of the military community. So be it people who are serving, their spouses, their dependents, or service leavers or established veterans. Really, we just want to use our knowledge and experience to help the wider Forces community. A little bit of background about myself. I've worked for about 20 years in financial services, worked for many different banks, building societies, brokerage firms, estate agents, small and large. And I've also been with my husband, who's in the army, for about 17, 18 years. And I formed the company around 6 years ago in order to combine my personal knowledge and my professional experience of everything and put together kind of the offering that I have today. So I've come on today to talk about financial resilience, and you might be wondering what on earth that has got to do with self-care and your health, right? Which is a fair question. Well, I think it's true to say that money doesn't bring happiness. However, it does help. And there are certain situations where a little bit of extra flexibility in your budget or some extra disposable cash could really assist. And sometimes it can be, the lack of money or money management or debt potentially can have some really serious impacts onto your mental health and your relationships around you. So I really see it as a kind of an all-encompassing thing, in terms of, having a healthy lifestyle. I think likewise it's fair to say, that a lot of the, nicer things in life, such as maybe a gym membership or, fresh produce, maybe a specific kind of class that you want to do, or different kind of, vitamin supplements, things like that. They do all cost money, and if you're running on a tight budget, then those things can be harder, or you have to kind of prioritise what you want to go for. And I think instinctively, as a mother of 3 children, I know that their needs always come before my own. So anyway, back to financial resilience. What is that? What do I mean by that? So basically, financial resilience is the ability to cope and manage with major events or changes in your life from a financial perspective. So in the current sort of COVID-19 crisis, it couldn't really be any more relevant. When we're looking at sort of all of the people that have had to take furlough payments or government loans or assistance, mortgage payment holidays, loan deferments, and this is all really, some people needed that assistance straight away, some have waited, some are now kind of 4 months in and need that assistance. But I think what it very, very clearly demonstrates is that as a nation and as an economy, there are a lot of us that maybe aren't adequately prepared for big life-changing events. And granted, none of us saw this one coming, but there are, it's quite an exceptional thing, but there are lots of other things that could happen in our lives that we could be better equipped for, that would maybe help us through those kind of dark times. And those kind of examples and situations could be maybe if you became ill or injured, if you were to lose your job. It could be that you're having your first baby, or maybe you're extending your family. It might be that you're getting divorced. They could, one of you could die. There's lots of different situations, and also as a military community, I understand that we tend to have a lot more life events than others. The enforced moves regularly, kind of every 2 to 3 years. I mean, there's also not many careers where you get to retire twice as well. So, you know, there's that. And then all the things that happen with those changes as well that I can fully appreciate, you know, changes of jobs, difficulties getting jobs, resettling the children, the effect that then has on your income and your self-esteem, etc. There's just a lot, and I totally get that. So when you look at all of that and all of the different things that could potentially happen, or even what's going on at the minute, and then the bigger impact that it can have on your mental health and your finances, and then the fallout from that, and then the long-term effect, in my mind, I think, well, if there are things that you can do to improve your resilience to that and enable you to bounce back quicker or to come out unaffected or maybe in a better position, who knows? I mean, that would be amazing. Then, you know, why would you not do that or start on that track? I think for all of us, we all have our own kind of version and vision of success, and that can vary for lots of different people in lots of different ways, and it's not always about things, and that's fine. But, you know, financial security and stability is often at the heart of being able to achieve that in some way. So what I've done is I've kind of devised and put together an 8-point plan, and I've put it into a workbook, which I'll be releasing shortly. And it kind of covers sort of 8 main areas of your life and your finances that you can look at. It's not a quick fix. Clearly it takes time, it takes a lifetime. But there are lots of things that you can work to or improve to enable for you to achieve your vision of success. And that is very much my goal and aim for our company, to improve everybody's end goal and financial outcomes through good financial planning and sound advice. And I think what's really important with that is kind of just having that little flavour of somebody who really understands the military lifestyle and everything that comes with it as well, because it is a lot harder to plan, but we're very good at adapting. And I think that's where having these sort of contingencies in place will allow you to adapt a lot better. So to give you an idea, the 8-point plan will cover things such as looking at your financial goals, looking at successful budgeting, your debt to income ratio, maybe working on that first if you need to, different savings techniques, making sure that you have emergency funds, which are really important. I mean, look at what's happened now. If everybody had, 3 months worth of living expenses put to one side, specifically for this rainy day that we all talk about, then there wouldn't be half as many people that would be needing to take all of this government assistance, or maybe not as soon. Looking at different types of insurances and protection, and I know for some people that can be seen as quite a dirty word, but actually done well and done properly, the peace of mind that that can offer, and also the value for money that can offer, can far outweigh maybe traditional perceptions of insurance, particularly if you're kind of going on an online arena as well, where you're not necessarily sure what you're looking for and you're just being very cost driven. Then looking at home ownership and the security that that can bring in these sort of uncertain times. And then retirement planning, that's a big one. I mean, we all talk about, the lump sum, the military pension, but what happens after that? There's still a whole sort of career and lifespan of working within that. And then, the big final retirement, and making sure that you're set up for that. And then lastly, looking at diversifying your income streams and having different ways in which you can generate income, either proactively or in the background, which will assist with things like moving around a lot, working smarter, not harder, and giving you the kind of lifestyle that you deserve as well. So I cover all of these things in my workbook, and all of my clients that I speak to, they'll come and talk to me about a specific immediate need that we'll look at. And then as time goes on, we look at working towards improving their resilience and their outcome, and kind of grow together, as it were. Once you've got the workbook, my plan is very much to set up a group, and you can dip in and out of the group as and when you want. If you need any help with the workbook or particular sections, or you'd like to speak to other people about their ideas or experiences, I'm sure there'll be lots of people that will have some great top tips and things to share. So that is all coming really soon. And if you think that that's something that would interest you, and you feel that maybe your finances affect your mental health, or the way that it controls your life or your decisions and lifestyle in some way, then I have created a link which I'll ask the lovely ladies at Revive and Renew to post with this video, so you can sign up and go on the wait list for me to send out this workbook for you, and let you know some more information about the group. So that's just a little bit about me, how I think financial resilience is important to your mental health well-being and your sort of long-term visions of success for your lifestyle, and the different ways in which maybe we can help. I hope that's been useful. Enjoy your Sunday, and hopefully I shall catch up with you soon online in some way. Take care. Bye-bye.